Cancers. How are you guys doing today? I'm Patti, and I am your empath with doing intuitive tarot and intuitive coaching. So this is for the week of November 16th through the 22nd. So for all of those that are brand new watching for the first time, thank you for coming. For those that have returned and you've subscribed, thank you even more. I mean, my channel is fairly new, so it's nice to grow. And I'm glad that you're enjoying what you're seeing. So there we go. My recordings are mostly live, so you can interact. I will take a question. I will answer them at the end, but it will be the first person's question. If they've clocked out or logged off, then I will take the next person's question. But it's usually one question, and that's it for the reading. So last thing is that I am doing 2 lives. If you look down below, tomorrow on the 14th, one at 11, that is doing with paranormal, all the paranormal things that, well, not all of them, there's too many, but how to help you not be so fearful of them as an empath, knowing about your abilities if you are witnessing or hearing or seeing and that kind of stuff. And then at 3 o'clock is about the new energies of the moon and the last 2 weeks, because we have a new moon on the 15th. So let's get started and get your energies going. I'm pulling 3 oracles for the week. And let's see what they have to say for the energies for that week. And then we're going to go into your cards. All right. I'm just hoping that the compass doesn't pop up again. The compass has popped up almost in every reading. Well, that one too. Oh my goodness, seriously. Okay. I haven't seen that one in reverse, so I think I might be reading that one. Very interesting. So first card out, we have the Gentle Gardener. So the Gentle Gardener is literally about taking care of your own garden. So how are you protecting it, feeding it? Are you weeding it? That kind of a thing, making sure that there's no toxic people, no toxic energies, no low vibrations, that kind of thing coming in. Then we had unexpected visitors in reverse. So maybe this is that you're having company, but that's also the number 5, which means it's unstable. So something's something's going cattywampus there. And then we have details for the number 7. Of course, number 7 is all about potential and ambition. So ambition. It's been a long day. So let's see what in reverse for unexpected company. Of course, unexpected company would be expected company, right? You would think. But some of these, they don't say that, you know. So in reverse, it's unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it is not for the highest good of you. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather and threatens a boat. Adapt to the shift in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterwards. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come to a shock. So that is very, very true. I like that last line because I really, really, truly believe in that. If it's like when people expect something, then they're let down or they're hurt or because what happens is when we expect something, here's the formula. Expectations plus reality equals X, which means an emotion or a feeling. So if you expect somebody to call you at 7 o'clock and the reality is they don't, the way you feel is you probably feel blown off, upset, hurt, or whatever. But if you didn't expect them to call at 7 o'clock and they called at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, then the reality is totally different. The outcome is different. That's what this is saying in reverse. So that's very important because this is all playing into this whole scenario. And remember, they said it is what it is. So details, details. You have to pay attention to the details of what is coming at you so that you don't expect anything. You just see the reality of something, which is really, really hard because you have to train yourself not to expect things. And then it's sort of like going with the flow, or you taking a vacation and you expect all these beautiful things. Well, and then there's a typhoon and then your whole trip is a mess. So these are things, but what can you do in that typhoon? What can you do in that mess? It's what it is, so can you make it better? Paying attention to the details. Now, the gardener, though, I think this is where the thing is. The gardener, though, is about taking care of yourself and your garden and your weeding and all that kind of stuff. So it's also your mindset on how you think of things and how you look at things and how you allow things in. Okay? Because you have to, remember there was supposed to be unexpected news real quick? Remember? And remember, the number 10 is an ending of something. So something is probably going to end and something's going to start. You just have to accept that something's going to end. Sort of like when I lost my job, I didn't get upset because I knew that there was something ending, something better is going to come. I just have to be patient and listen and be due diligent because I know that the divine doesn't do stuff just to do stuff. There's a reason behind everything. And my way is not his way at all. Let me tell you. But if it comes to, like a surprise, you won't be surprised now. But the thing is how you handle it and how you look at all the details of it this week. Because you need this to go, we need to have sometimes a shakeup in order to move forward. Well, I'll see if the tower pops up. We'll be surprised if the tower pops up. Okay, haven't seen you in a while. But the thing is that we need to be really mindful of all the details around us, especially now with all the stuff that's going on, people not trusting people. It's just true. But in this case, the news that might be coming, and I don't know if this is the 7 of Swords. And again, the 7 is about potential ambition, but he's facing this. So somebody's betrayed somebody, or somebody's lied to somebody, or somebody's gotten away with something. And so it's not a good feeling. But here's the thing. If that is you that it's coming to, be prepared to ask and know the details of it all. It is what it is. You just got to now get the facts and the details so you can take care of your garden. Because here's the thing, like I shared with Leo's, I think it was, because I had somebody ask a question in the end. And this is a garden. This is your heart. You have to imagine your heart as a garden, and you have to put a fence around it. And you have to make sure you water it with good water, feed it with good food, nourish it with good, and you have to keep the weeds out, or that gets entangled and that gets choked out. So you have to be mindful in how you handle all the details and who you let in. Toxic people, manipulators, liars, cheaters, that's all of low vibrational energies. And those will keep you in a cycle of destruction or not moving forward to the higher power, the higher light. It will keep you from your path. It will keep you from your calling. It will keep you. Bondage. Where's the bondage? Where's the devil? Where's the devil in the tower? Okay, so let's see what else the energies have for you. But this is a good thing because, like it said, once you get through this, there's rewards waiting. It's like the calm after the storm. I don't like the look of this little girl today. I don't know what it is. Anyway. All right. Yep, exactly. You got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is, again, about looking at all the details. He's overseeing. He's watching. He's listening. He's paying attention to the whole thing. Also, the Hangman should pop up. But this is the thing. If somebody's been watching the person who's actually been deceitful, yeah. So the Seven of Pentacles, again, we got another 7. It's about ambition and moving forward. So if somebody doesn't have your ambition at their best interest, you have worked really, really hard. You have noticed everything. And also the Hermit. Did that turn over? The Hermit's watching. And the Hermit knows. It's like the Hermit has your back. Somebody's got your back in paying attention to what's going on. And the Hermit, because we've got the Hermit facing. Look at the position of these 3. So the Hermit is facing the betrayal or the liar or the manipulator or the cheater, where his back is got you protected because he knows you've worked so hard. So the Hermit's really paying attention to everything that's going on around it. Again, details. Virgo energy there. Virgo energy, protectant, making sure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. So I don't know who that is. Yeah. 5 of Swords, a lot of lying, or a lot of deceit here. There's a lot of deceit here. Again, this isn't new news. This isn't new news for somebody. This isn't new news. But the details and the truth are now starting to unfold. Remember, don't expect, just look at the reality, because then you won't be so hurt and turmoil. Just look at the facts. When we expect one thing and the facts come out differently, that's when we get hurt and frustrated and upset and angry and all that kind of stuff. All right. Let me see if there's anything else more from this deck. Okay, no. All right. Let's find out this energy. I'd really like to know what's going on with this. If it's betrayal, if it's, lying, cheating. Somebody's sort of been fighting with somebody. There's been sort of a week of arguing and fighting and something ending. And this is an energy that if you're fighting with somebody, this person is not going to give up. This person is never going to admit they're sorry. I can't say never because the divine can change their mind. But the energy that I'm getting is like, I'm not wrong. I'm fine. You know what? I did it. Oh, thank you. They're one of these energies that put the word you in front of a fight all the time. And that's very destructive. So learning a little bit from communication from all my years of studies is just to learn that anytime somebody starts an argument or disagreement or a fight with the word you, that's a blaming word. It takes the blame off of them, takes the accountability off of them, takes the responsibility off of them. And that's a very destructive way of communication. They have to learn how to communicate. They're not a good communicator. Yeah, the Emperor, definitely. Wisdom, learning how to communicate properly, how to tell the truth properly. I know a compulsive liar that just doesn't, over the years and years and years, and no, I don't care how much therapy, they're just never going to stop lying because they think they're not doing anything wrong. I'm like, really? So what is that? Low vibration, low morals, low integrity, time to go. Because this here, the Emperor is all about wisdom, extreme old wisdom. Authority. Somebody has a problem with authority here. I don't know who that is. That energy just whoop came in and left real quick. Authority, problem with authority. And I'm like, okay. So, was somebody in jail or something that they just, now they're like, screw everybody else and, that kind of thing. So we have the 10 of Cups. That's a good ending. That's a good ending. Pay attention to the details. And I think this is what's going to happen. So it's all about the way you decide on doing something, the way that you will handle something, that it will turn out either in the positive or the negative. What you allow again into your garden is you have a fence up around your garden, or is half that fence gone and everything else is coming in? The weeds are taking over, choking everything out. Or are you going to allow that fence to stay up and say, nope, you're not coming in. No weeds in my garden. No toxicity and crap in my garden. I don't put up with that crap. So get your little weed killer out. Shoot it down. Anyway, I didn't mean that literally. Okay. So we have I got to be careful. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. He's up again. Somebody's a little bugger. Somebody is just a little stinker. Wow. Do not trust this person. Do not trust this person. All right. Again, you've worked really, really hard. Somebody is working so hard, and somebody is just bucking them. And what I mean by that, because I have a friend from the East Coast, and they're like, what words do you have out here? Bucking them means that you're fighting them, that you just don't want it to happen. So we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Cups. Not much cups here. There's 2 cups. 7, 5, 7, 7. Got 3 7s. There's a lot of instability here. And somebody just wants to take your ambition and hard work away. Somebody, there's the only thing that really tells me that, as far as, your hard work, like your job, they're not giving you the credit. They're not giving you somebody, for somebody is being very untruthful at work, very manipulative. I don't know who that's for. And they may be talking to your boss. Oh, are they trying to get you fired? Somebody's trying to get somebody fired. That's where we need to talk to the Emperor. If you feel like somebody is either getting fired or getting you to quit or getting you to stop school, getting you to stop something really quick, but there's somebody being a little bugger and wanting to do that against you. That's why the Hermit's there. That's why the Hermit has your back. Oh, that's for another person. Oh, I got goosebumps. They're saying, tend to your own garden. If this is the situation, Wisdom is saying, tend to your own garden. Remember, the expectations plus the reality equals what? Emotion. Tend to your own garden, because that's your reality. And that reality, it will keep you at peace, even though that you're in a storm, or somebody's in a storm, or getting news of unexpected. This is the time where you really have to pay attention to what's going on in your garden, who you're letting in. I'm sorry, but I don't normally work in the corporate world. I had my own business for a long time, but in the last couple of years, I had to work in the corporate world. And what a bunch of catty, I'm sorry, no problem, but office work, bunch of catty women that stab you in the back, lie, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I'm not one to do that. So I stayed in my lane, stayed in my garden, did my job, showed my work, showed my ethics, showed my ability. I did that kind of keeping watch out, watching my back, because I could hear people talking. If the people are talking about other people in a workplace, know that they're talking about you as well. Not good people. Toxic, gossip. You know that old song? Or am I too old? Gossip, gossip, evil thing. Much unhappiness it bring. If you can't say something nice, don't talk at all is my advice. Who's that? It's some Jamaican song or something. I can't remember. Anyway, and I'm not a singer, so I'll keep my day job. But anyway, so that's where that's at. Gossip is evil. Gossip is destructive. Gossip is bad. If you're doing it, maybe that's something that needs to go wayside as well. So that is that. Oh my gosh, cancers. Woo! You got to really pay attention to the details this week. Really pay attention to who's around your garden, who's around your fence, who's in your fence, who's outside your fence. Who's trying to betray you? Who's trying to get something either from you, lie about you, get you to quit something, and your hard work is really doing an effort. There's somebody there, though, who has your back. Really pay attention to that person. Focus in on that person because, again, expectations and reality equals the outcome. All right? So that's that reading there for you guys. Now, just remember, if you're watching this before the 14th, tomorrow, Saturday, and you want to come on at 11 for the paranormal encounters for the empaths, yes, I'm going to tell stories and all that kind of stuff. So, and they're real. And then at 3, there's the moon and the energies. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell. It'll tell you when you're on. That's the only reason. But also, too, it helps grow my channel, which I really appreciate as well. So I love doing what I love to do this. But, yeah. So please come and see us on the 14th. And if I don't see you tomorrow, it is recorded. If you're getting this after the 14th, go ahead and go look at the paranormal video. Go look at the moon video. And then I will see you on the 23rd. All right. Take care, guys.